If you're driving Baja and planning to take the ferry from La Paz to Mazatlán with a vehicle, especially with pets, this video will save you a lot of stress. We're Toyota roamers traveling from Canada to Argentina. This is part 1 of our ferry series, where we break down how to prepare, which ferry to choose, what documents you need, and what to expect before you ever reach the port. Planning is the most important part of this process. We crossed from La Paz to Mazatlán with 2 adults, 1 cat, and our vehicle, and learned quickly that preparation makes or breaks ferry day. Pichilingüe is the ferry port town in La Paz. There are 2 ferry companies operating between La Paz and mainland Mexico, Baja Ferries and TMC Ferry. Baja Ferries is more passenger-friendly, with cabins, a cafeteria, and ships like the Cabo Star, which is newer and familiar with overlanders, vehicles, and pets. TMC Ferry is more cargo-focused, with more semi-trucks and overnight vehicle stays, and maybe slightly cheaper. Neither website is great, but Baja Ferries was more user-friendly, and we didn't want to spend 13 hours next to semi-trucks, so that's what we chose. You can book online in advance or in person, but we highly recommend booking ahead, especially in busy seasons. You'll book tickets for each passenger, your vehicle, any pets, and any upgrades. If you're traveling with a pet, they cannot stay in the vehicle or common areas. Your options are either a kennel room or a pet-friendly cabin. Since this was Bali's first boat ride and kennel access wasn't clear, we chose a pet-friendly cabin. If you don't book a cabin, you'll stay in passenger common areas, which we'll show later in this series. Make sure all names match passports exactly, and that the vehicle registration matches 1 ticketed passenger. You'll be asked for estimated vehicle length and weight. ChatGPT surprisingly nailed ours, and final measurements are taken on ferry day. Our total cost for 2 adults, 1 pet, 1 pet-friendly cabin, and 1 vehicle was 13,450 Mexican pesos, approximately $745 US, 1,028 Canadian dollars. The document process is critical. Ferry travel in Mexico is paperwork heavy, and having printed copies makes everything smoother. We printed 14 pages at an office depot in La Paz for 21 Mexican pesos. We brought passports, FMMs, vehicle registration, ferry ticket confirmation, pet documents, and multiple copies of everything. If you already have a temporary import permit, or TIP, you don't need a new one for the ferry. However, Baja does not require a TIP, while mainland Mexico does. So if this is your first time crossing to the mainland, you'll need one before ferry day. We crossed at Tijuana and stayed entirely in Baja, so this was our first tip. Laws change often, so double-check current requirements and handle this early. We traveled with our cat, Bali. Baja Ferries requires a recent health certificate, vaccination records, a secure carrier, hard-sided if using the kennel. Many vets in La Paz are familiar with this process. Our vet visit cost about 1,000 pesos, $55 US, 75 Canadian dollars. We visited the port twice before departure, and while there were still unknowns, having our documents in order saved us major stress on ferry day. Plus, there are beautiful beaches nearby, so the extra trips weren't a loss. In part 2, we'll show check-in, the port experience, vehicle loading, and what it's actually like once you're on board. Thanks for watching. Let's roam.